Tonight, cleanup continues after that massive fire at the Mammoth Metal Recycling Plant in Houston's East End. Community groups and nearby residents say their air monitoring detected elevated pollution levels in neighborhoods. But city officials say their testing does not show a health threat. Troy Class is at the site with a look at the conflicting findings and what's being done to monitor air quality. Troy, what do you?
Residents say they remember a pungent smell when the fire occurred. Now, local groups are advocating for facilities like Mammoth to be held accountable. Resident Blanca Garza was on the way home with her son when she learned about the fire at this recycling facility.
We started seeing reports of well, stay in your home, close all the windows, turn off your air. And so we did those things, but quickly after that, I just started getting a pounding headache.
Days later, she's sharing her story with Air Alliance Houston.
So then to hear, that the air quality is just fine is kind of unbelievable. I couldn't believe that.
But based on EPA guidelines, air quality fell into the moderate category in wake of this massive fire that burned for nearly 15 hours. Wind carried the thick black clouds across town. Houston Mayor John Whitmire acknowledging the facility has received fines and complaints before.
Not only do inspectors need to be there, and I understand they've written them citations, but they just pay the citations. So we need to go to the legislature and get more enforcement.
A doctor with Air Alliance Houston says she is worried about the elevated levels of particulate matter and the potential health impacts.
I encourage nearby residents experiencing any symptoms like eye or throat irritation, coughing, wheezing, or exacerbation of any chronic respiratory conditions like asthma or bronchitis to please contact their healthcare providers.
Residents feel state and federal regulators should become strict with facilities like Mammoth, which has a history of complaints.
If places are already getting fined, then we need to stay on top of that to prevent these sorts of things.
City leaders say they will continue monitoring cleanup of the fire. Houston Mayor John Whitmire told us this week that the city's health department is monitoring air quality, and so far they have not found any air quality levels that are concerning when it comes to federal regulations. In East Houston, Troy Kless, KHOU 11 News.